Are the most talented actors the ones who make it in Hollywood? That's a very intriguing question.
New actors, for the most part, and some actors which just their egos are out of shape, believe that acting is about talking or speaking their lines. They have no understanding of the art of listening. We are having a conversation. What a conversation is, you speak. I listen closely to what you're saying because I want to respond to your question. Most actors have memorized their line, so no matter how you say it or what anything, they just respond with their line. And on camera, it looks like, no, wait a minute, she was crying. Oh, Becky, you want to go to the prom? No, she was crying when you gave her the flower. Oh, yeah, take two. Hey, Becky, you want to go to the prom? Cut. You go have a long talk in the corner, okay?
Acting takes courage. It's not about, how you look only, but Meryl Streep doesn't care how she looks. She just surrenders to the truth of the character. Not everybody has the ability to do that. They look good, and they can pretend to be that person. It's not the same as being that person, and there are not many actors that will surrender to that.
One of my great acting teachers, when I was a very young actor, when I asked a similar question, he said, I'm going to make it real simple for you. He said, it's like falling into darkness backward. Imagine just falling into darkness backward. No control of your landing, if you're going to be caught or not. Just fall. Everybody said, well, suppose there's a rock back there, or suppose there's I don't know, no pillows and just hard floor. The writer is saying to you, I want you to fall into darkness backward. I've given you all the description, the director and I, of who the character is. We've had rehearsals and discussions about who this human being is. I do not want you to describe them to me. I want you to become them by falling into darkness backward. Can you do that?
There are all kinds of acting techniques, and whoever wants to go that way, fine. But it's idiotic for an actor to think that in order to play a meth head, that he has to take crystal meth. It's like, that's insanity. Actors who can play a crystal meth head talk to crystal meth users and see what they do. But the truth of the matter is, once he sees that, or she sees that, what great actors understand is that we are everything. So therefore, you don't have to take crystal meth, you just surrender to the crystal meth head within you. But what they realize at one time or another in their lives, they have evil too. And surrendering to that is to me, that's the strength, the glory, the courage of great actors. And we don't have many of them, unfortunately.
If you're hired to do a job, the director doesn't hire you to act like that person. The director hires you to become that person. And that's something that most people don't understand about acting. Acting is not, that word is annoying because it means you're pretending. Acting is not pretending. Acting is becoming. It's surrendering to the spirit of whatever that character you're describing is. There's a thing called stage fright. That's when you're in the middle. You've given part of yourself up to be the character, but your ego and your fear and paranoia is watching how you give it up and tries to control the shape of that giving up. But real actors, like the ones that I adore, and the Kate Winslets and the Meryl Streeps and the Denzels when he's really in it, and the Sam Jacksons and the Philip Seymour Hoffmans and the Jeffrey Wrights, and when those people go there, there's nobody there except that character. And that's admirable. It takes courage. And people don't understand because sometimes you're not in control. You're on a ride. You have to trust. And the person you trust is the director to say, did I ride right? What do you think? Because you don't stand outside and look at your ride. You ride. And that's what real great actors do. Surrender totally to the moment and to totally respond to what the other person that you're acting with is doing. That takes courage. You're not watching yourself anymore. You're watching the person you're with and the scene. You're not watching how you react to what they do. You're responding like we're talking right now. I'm not trying to be a special anything. I'm just responding to what you're asking me. And that's what acting should be. Acting is it's surrendering. It's not holding on to safety. That's easy for me to say, but try it sometimes. Try going in and trying to do it and you don't know how it's going to turn out. And you ask, how was I? How did it go? It was great. Can I see it? You know, it's like you don't know how it was because you were involved in it. And not knowing what to do is, or not feeling safe that you've done it well, it's a challenge. Put it that way. It's going to sound crazy, but the character tries to live through you if you accept him or her. I was playing a character once in a movie, forgot which one it was. And a week before I was supposed to film, I started doing this. Never done that in my life. My girlfriend at the time said, "What are you doing?" I said, "What?" She said, "You're going." I said, "No, I'm not." She says, "Okay, watch." 5 minutes later, I'm going. That was the character coming through me. And so I put that in part of the film because I knew something that was being expressed through that person. And it's trust. Trusting your instincts, yourself, and your talent.